Kagalas. The oceans boil during the day, then snap freeze 10 minutes after sundown.
The Shadow Broker lives in this?
His ship follows the sunset, completely undetectable in the storm, unless you know where to look.
How do we get inside?
The shuttle bay is locked down. We'll need to land on the ship and hunt for a hatch.
Sounds fun.
But we can't stay outside for long. There's a constant lightning storm where the hot and cold air collide.
I like how in that scene I was wearing my helmet, and then I switched to this helmet. Because this one covers my mouth.
But I'm picking up signals from a communications array near the back of the ship. There's nothing below but maintenance equipment. We have to find an entrance near the back shield thing.
I forget that you get to have like one more power from your friends when you get loyalty mission done, and I'm like sitting here thinking, all of the abilities you can get, I really don't know what the hell I would take. Like either a certain ability or just one of the better ammo
Maintenance
types.
drones.
Why are they attacking?
They must think we're debris from the storm.
Concussive shot ready.
I think there's like armor piercing and shredder or whatever. Like warp ammo or something like that. You should come back here for a vacation. Seems like a great place to relax.
Careful. Those capacitors discharge built-up lightning.
Thanks for the tip.
Shepard, try firing at the capacitors.
Ow.
Engaging target. Member offline. Allied sub. Member offline. Off.
Heads up!
Watch out, flashbang!
This should slow him down. Scratch one! Scratch one!
Alright, I mean, that means I gotta scratch two. I can do that too. I warped her with Liara's power. She warped me. I concussive shot her. It was a little back and forth, a little friendly banter.
Ready to engage.
No.
Allied force casualty. Impact.
Knock that one!
Okay, looking down was clearly a mistake.
It'll be fine.
Allied force casualty.
Concussive shot ready.
Critical system damage.
I think out of all 3 or 4 of whatever fucking 1, 2, 3 bullet rounds things I have, I think fire's my best damage boost. Even if it's not that great against shields and such. It seems like my most efficient one for damage right now.
This ship is incredible. It must have taken decades to build in secret.
I wonder what happened to the contractors.
I think we can guess. Navigating this storm is brutal. If the ship's engines stop, even for a moment, at least the Shadow Broker would go down with us.
That's comforting.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Watch for biotics.
Yeah. Well, it's like you would think, oh, well, it's fire. It doesn't do that much against shields and such, so it's probably going to suck. But if you have a good assault rifle, it's just an added bonus. So I'm like, the Mattock will just shred through their shield anyway. Plus, I'm not playing on like the hardest difficulty. So mostly everything melts. Like, of course, the Disruptor or something like that works really well if we're just going to go fight Geth or something for a bit, but most of the things we've been fighting don't like fire. I can't remember what, like, out of all the friend powers I can get, I'm not sure what's going to be the best. I mean, there's a couple ammo ones I could add another type of bullet round to my arsenal. At the same time, I'm like, I don't even know if I want to do that. I might just grab like one of the just random abilities that I can take instead of an ammo type. I don't know. Kind of just storming through this as quickly as possible, not because I'm in a rush, but because I always get really disoriented in this place, trying to figure out where the hell I'm going. So I'm like, if I know the path, kill quick and get through it. 'Cause I don't remember enjoying being on the outside of the ship.
Look out! Watch for drone.
Press it.
Missed it.
Shield your eyes. Watch the Asari.
Yeah, if I see any loot, then it's on the way. I'm trying. I'm not exactly familiar with many of the optional paths, and I don't think there's a whole lot to find out here other than the occasional credit and possibly a research thing.
This lightning rod is on a rail. Do you see a switch?
It's like 62 degrees out, and it's already fucking dark. It's so warm to me. I don't like anything. Like, I'm sensitive to the warmth.
Not even a guardrail. I bet the broker's agents love patrolling the hull.
At least the view is nice.
You know, when you're not in a storm, maybe.
There. That hatch leads directly to the communication signals. It's locked. Hang on, I've got a bypass shunt program that can crack it.
Did you call me?
How long will it take?
I don't know, Shepard. I've never broken into the Shadow Broker's base before. Well, not this one anyway.
Yeah, well, it was still a simple question, and I
Firing
don't
eye
expect
impact shot.
attitude.
You sure that shunt is working?
It's illegal even on Ilium. It didn't come with a warranty.
But you tested it, right?
Here come more of them.
Tell me you tested it.
No time to talk.
The meme. It's like the meme.
Headshot.
It will work, right? Right?
Never saw me coming.
Liara,
I'm sure it won't be much longer.
remember the old days when you could just slap Omnigel on everything?
That security upgrade made a lot of people unhappy. Look out. More
I
on
know.
the way.
Those are the good old
Slow
days.
'em down.
You could either hack it, whoops, or you could just spend Omnigel on it. And for the game having very low sound effects, the sound effects are still very loud.
Rocket drones, front of the ship.
They're behind us.
Oh, that front. I don't know what the hell the front of the ship is. I mean, I guess we
One
could
down.
have. I should have made the assumption that we came from the back.
Snipe that one. Scoped and dropped.
Their attacks are disorganized. They'd be more effective if they all attacked at once.
Please don't give the mercs ideas.
They would never do that. No one ever attacks all at once.
This
Enemy
should slow them
combat
down.
drone. This should punch through their armor.
The next wave looks like a big one.
You just had to give them tactical advice.
But now there'll be fewer left to deal with inside.
Yeah, keep dreaming, Sony.
This should slow them down.
Nice
Oh,
shot.
God, my eyes.
Snipe that one.
Watch out, flashbangs.
Hey, Garrus, what are you doing over there?
Change weapons.
There, the hatch is open.
They're aiming at an enemy. I'm thinking Garrus might be behind me. I was like, wait a minute. They don't have a Turian on their team. And now I'm in a different helmet. Would you really be firing that in here? That seems dangerous. Hey, well, I know. That didn't seem like the safest place to take cover. It's either health damage taken reduce, or just have it go even more time dilation. You know what? If they're just standing still, I'm perfectly fine with that. I may end up resetting a lot of my shit down the road when I get it because of like the new power, because I might not want to point in one or two of these things. I told you. I'm not even in it anymore. That was just him with a voice changer.
Hostile!
If that was the Shadow Broker talking, then
Nice
of course voice changer, but I thought it was one of the soldiers.
Watch out, flashbangs!
I don't see him.
Concussive shot ready.
Watch for biotics.
I think it doesn't matter whose teammate power you grab when you get their loyalty mission done. I think you can switch at any time and redo your points if you have to. I know you can retrain, but I think you can. It'll like take those points back so you can put them into
I've
your
downloaded
new
the
power.
ship's layout. We're headed toward the prison block. And Farron.
At this point, I'll have to take whatever power I get. I get the loyalty thing done or whatever, and then from there, take whatever's good as we unlock them.
Firing a high impact shot.
Rude. Aaron, I see you in there. We'll talk to you in a moment.
Farron,
Liara?
hold on. We're getting you out of here.
No.
Farron.
What the hell is the broker trying to do to you?
The equipment is sensitive to tampering. This chair plugs into the broker's info network. You have to shut off the power. Pull me out now and my brain cooks.
Do you know where we can cut the power?
It won't be easy. You'll have to go to Central Operations.
What's the point of this cage?
I don't...
It's a neural grounding rod. The medical equipment is to make sure he doesn't expire. We have to shut
that's
this place
rude.
down.
Where did the broker get the mercs?
Raised his own private force. They're completely loyal.
Shepard, we really don't have the time.
Easy or not, we're all getting out of here.
Good. Central Operations is down the hall. You know the Shadow Broker's waiting for you, right?
I'm counting on it.
We'll be back for you, Farron.
I'll try not to go anywhere.
I want all teams to Outpost C.
I can't believe you came.
I can't either. Can't believe it's not butter.
Enemies ahead!
I just like the idea of me going in slow motion. They're just like, she's too fast. I don't understand.
Outpost 8F are down.
Achievement, Heart of Darkness. The Shadow Broker.
here for the drill. Reckless, even for you, Commander.
Not reckless, just determined. Ask your Asari Spectre about that.
Basir was expendable. All her death cost me was time.
Expendable like Farron?
Dr. Tassoni, your interference caused all this. Farron betrayed me when he handed you Shepard's body. The Drell is simply paying the price.
Someone was bound to come after you for working with the Collectors.
It was a mutually beneficial partnership. Your arrival is convenient. The Collector's offer still stands.
I like to imagine his voice is what the DK character or the Emperor Zero character is in your Doghouse Wrestling when you go in the back to talk to him. Like, hey, can you let me win tonight? And he's like,
Be
no.
smart. Let Farron walk out with us.
You won't be walking out at all.
You're quite confident for someone with nowhere left to hide.
You travel with fascinating companions, Doctor. It's good you brought Archangel to Sony. Your friend's bounty is still unclaimed.
You're not putting a hand on anyone.
It's pointless to challenge me, Asari. I know your every secret, while you fumble in the dark.
Is that right? You're a Yogg, a pre-spaceflight species quarantined to their homeworld from massacring the Council's first contact teams. This base is older than your planet's discovery, which probably means you killed the original Shadow Broker 60 years ago, then took over. I'm guessing you were taken from your world by a trophy hunter who wanted a slave. Or a pet. How am I doing?
No, that desk was important. Well, that was just rude. Look what you did. Fucking upset him, and Garrus had to pay the price.
Singularity deployed.
That fortification? I know if I had loyalty Grunt's ability, he'd let me use that.
The shield's kinetically sensitive. Energy and projectiles are bouncing off.
Then we do this the hard way.
Hit him now!
Ow. Hey, you can't do that until the third game.
Enemies incoming.
Thank you, Liara. Got your toesies.
Quick, while he's vulnerable.
Bitch.
If you can get him to bring up that shield again, I've got an idea.
All right. I just hear Liara behind me go, ah, He's just sipping on tea in the back. Recover your toes.
Got him.
Liara, now!
All the information in the world, and you didn't see that one coming. think as he was like, that will kill me someday. Oh, hey, Garrus. How was your nap? No, I just decided to do the Shadow Broker somewhere in the middle.
We've had a momentary
I always just kind of randomly do these. I like it.
Operative Shore requesting update.
Random point
Are we
in
still
time.
online?
I was already on Ilium, so I was like, fuck it. I'll just do it.
Waiting instructions.
I have all the information.
This is the Shadow Broker. The situation is under control. We experienced a power fluctuation while upgrading hardware. It disrupted communications momentarily.
However, we are now back online. Resume standard procedures.
I want a status report on all operations within the next solar day.
Shadow Broker out.
Goddess of Oceans. It's you. You... How?
Oh, you know.
Well, everyone who's ever seen him in person is dead. So,
You're the new Shadow Broker.
Good, useful intel.
Is taking over as the Shadow Broker really a good idea?
it was either that or lose everything. His contacts, his trading sources, those will really help us. With the Shadow Broker's information network, I can give you...
I'll check the power systems.
I'll be over here. Hey, Garrus. He's like, you need calibrating? I can help with calibrations.
It's over. It's finally. For 2 years.
Ugh.
It's all right.
I'll hold her hands. We're not romantically involved. Save that
I
for
spent
somewhere else.
2 years mourning you and Farron. And now I've got you both back. Let's see what we've got.
He just looks,
No
sorry,
safeguards,
nothing's here.
rules or restrictions. It's like he never anticipated anyone but himself being here. And it's all ours.
What kind of information are we talking about?
I'm not sure. I'll need to go through his files. Come back later and I'll try to have something useful for you. All I wanted was to rescue Farron, but is it wrong that part of me wants this? With the Shadow Broker's network, I can help you. Maybe I can turn this operation into something better.
Thanks, Liara. Let me know when you have something.
I will.
Not even
And
saying
feel
I
free to
miss
come
you.
by. I've got a feeling the Shadow Broker didn't have many visitors.
Fine, I'll do like put it all over the news. Hey guys, I'm gonna go visit the Shadow Broker.
Thank you, Shepard, for everything.
Glad I could help. We'll bang, okay, but not really, because I'm not going with you this run. The Asari's relationship with Shepard should be watched closely. No, don't touch me.
Shepard, it's so good to see you.
I never
I've
left.
set up a few terminals with information I think you'll find interesting. Take a look.
God, my mouth.
Welcome back, Shadow Broker.
What's this?
No
That's
pizza.
the old broker's VI assistant. It's actually been helpful with rebuilding the network.
please let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadow Broker.
It also thinks anyone in the room is the broker. I'll play around with the settings later.
My manual is ready whenever you have a moment.
I have to come back tomorrow, which I don't know what tomorrow is. I don't know if that's real time or what it is, but I can send investments out and then come back. Just see what happens. I don't know what it means by a report will be ready tomorrow. I don't remember. I don't want to wait a whole day. To Lawbringer SR2 from Perfect Man 01. Hey, baby, how about a pick? Let's get this disconnected. Uploading. Medical. Looks clean. Yes. Apartment block D. Wait, 100. Anything I should disconnected? We can confirm that the progressive damage renders you unable to conceive a child. I couldn't even imagine. I don't know if it does anything or if, like, what it means by tomorrow. If it means go do a mission and then I come back, or if I just do whatever. Will allow you to redistribute points. Good. So if I need to respect them. That's nice. Maybe I want to. They're investment opportunities.
Attorney and council member.
Shepard, glad you stopped by. We don't get many visitors.
Take it easy. You've been through a lot.
I have to check in on my investments.
You're probably right. I never did say thanks for the rescue.
Liara never gave up on you, Farron. I just helped.
I'm still amazed Liara came for me. I'll never forget what either of you did.
I can log that in the archives for you, sir.
I see you met the secretary.
For 2 years, Liara didn't stop looking for you. You two must have been close.
She's a good friend. Better than I deserve.
How you holding up, Farron?
I'll be all right. I wasn't always strapped into that interrogation chair. Drell can mentally escape into old memories. It came in handy on the bad days.
How did you and Liara both end up looking for my body?
Cerberus headhunted me and Liara to steal your body from the Shadow Broker. I was working for the broker at the time, and he's the one who scraped up your remains in the first place.
What turned you against the Shadow Broker?
He started working for the Collectors. You weren't their first victim. Was an information trader, not a slaver.
Take it easy, Farron.
Thanks.
He'll be fine.
It's nearly time to repurchase effect.
What does this console do?
This is the video surveillance access point. I've queued up the archive footage you requested on your last visit, Shadow Broker. Aria Talok, Omega. Emily Wong, Citadel.
Dance. Dance.
Fred Mazai, Citadel.
All this future tech, these cameras suck.
Donnell Udina, Citadel. Armando Bailey, Citadel.
Oh, God.
David Anderson, Citadel.
I don't know what any of this means.
Praetor Gavorn, Omega.
Fucking shit up.
Kalisa bint Sinan Al-Jilani.
Please tell me she's getting punched by someone else. Yep. If not me, it's a Krogan punching her.
Keeper 20, Citadel. Matriarch Atheta, Ilium. Erdnot Torsk, Tuchanka.
Oh, this is going well.
Elias Kellum, Omega.
Jesus.
Jacob Taylor, Normandy SR2.
Put your shirt on, Taylor. Who the hell said you could take that off?
Subject 0, Purgatory, ship now defunct.
Seems about right.
Aria Talok, Omega.
All right. Check for more videos on your next visit.
A Palvan agent has obtained equipment used to record the General Partonax and Kilix Tanis duel.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be
Hey,
honest.
Liara, I'm back, I
The
guess.
Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine. Here, come on over. He had top-level access to the Turian
I've
and
just been
Azari
throwing
governments.
money at it all.
And more than one Solarian Dalatros traded intel. And now it's ours.
You're not gonna turn into a recluse with creepy information on everyone in the galaxy, are you?
I can understand the temptation. I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war. But I've got a purpose. Helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest. You know, relatively speaking.
Have you found anything useful yet?
The Shadow Broker knew about the Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's guilt to the Council.
He didn't want Saren to succeed.
He knew you weren't lying about your visions of the Prothean beacon. There's even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
Why was he still looking at Protheans? They gave us the warning in the conduit at Ilos, but we've used those.
The Shadow Broker seemed to think there was more out there. Perhaps the Protheans had other plans. Or Maybe he was just grasping at anything that offered some hope.
How'd you know what the Shadowbroker was?
I didn't. I had no idea what to expect when we finally found him. But I researched pre-spaceflight cultures during some of my Prothean studies. I know a bit about the Yogg. There's more on the terminals if you want to look. They're a fascinating culture, and a terrifying one.
How's Farron doing?
As well as you'd expect, after 2 years of intermittent torture.
He gonna be okay?
I don't know. He wants to work, so I'm letting him help. Maybe it takes his mind off it.
Are you two together?
So, you and Farron?
No. He's been through a traumatic ordeal. He's emotionally fragile and needs to heal. He's very grateful to me for saving him. But it would be irresponsible of me to take advantage of that.
It was good talking.
It's not
with
because
you.
I'm interested. I just thought I would ask.
Don't need anything.
I think what I need right now is a friend. I can't leave for too long, but spending all my time on this ship. Maybe next time you come by, I could come up to the Normandy.
Sounds good. Next time I come down, it's a date.
I'm looking forward to
Date? I'm not looking to, like, have a date. Did I just accidentally put myself with Liara again? I'm not trying to. I just want to be friendly. I don't want to fuck. Oh, at some point, I'll either be making out with one person or the other.
I bumped into Zaid recently. Quite the character.
He's been on the
Given how
ship
much
for
violence
like
and
days.
destruction that man's seen, he's surprisingly well adjusted. Still, I wouldn't want to be alone with them. Anyway, how may I
Is
help?
there anything I should know?
You have unread messages. Garrus received some news that put fire in his eyes. Samara would like to see you in observation on anything else.
Like
can I-
everybody
That'll be
has
I'll be here if you need
loyalty
anything.
thing that they're gonna need. Give me your contact. You changed my life. No problem. Oh, now Garrus wants to talk to me. See, you're not busy with your calibrations anymore, are you?
Weren't you originally stationed on Horizon?
Yes. If I hadn't joined Cerberus, I'd be abducted by the Collectors right now.
Wow, you really dodged a bullet.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonis, the one who betrayed my team? I found a lead on him. There's a specialist on the Citadel, name's Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonis was seen with him.
What happened? How did Sidonis betray your team?
We kind of already talked about that.
He tipped off the mercs, told them where our base was. He drew me out with a false job, then let the mercs hit my team. My men weren't prepared. They tried to hold them off. By the time I got back, there were only 2 survivors. They didn't last long. All 10 of them dead. Because of him.
I'll do it.
Where do we find Fade?
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in a warehouse near the Neon Markets down on Zakera Ward. Thanks, Shepard. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
No problem. Happy to help. We'll bang, okay? And then he's gonna be like, no, it sounded like you were with Liara. And I'll be like, fuck. If that conversation made it seem like I'm with Liara, then it sounds like I'm already getting fucked by Jacob with how the conversations with him go. This is where he hangs out. He's over here.
I am glad you came.
Hot, but no.
I must ask for your help. That is not easy for me.
It's alright. Just tell me what you need.
When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
I remember hearing her called an R.
I'm just reading the subtitles.
It is a term from a dead Asari
You gotta
dialect.
work with me, camera.
Means
It doesn't look
demon of
good.
the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
So is an Ardot Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
Why isn't this ever mentioned in Asari literature or art?
When we were primitive, there was much fascination with Ardot Yakshi. Some cultures worship them as gods of
Yeah,
destruction.
and with her
Now
burning
they
you
some
out,
have a
there's
place
two
in the
ways you can
galaxy,
get a,
and they
I
don't
think,
wish this
or at
defect
least
to be
any
widely
point in time,
known.
you can get a game
As far
over
as
with
I
her
know,
if you have her on
only
the
3
team.
exist today. 2 chose a life of seclusion. The 3rd ran.
Morinth.
She ran, and I am sworn to kill her.
I think even during my Renegade run, I didn't replace Samara. I think I still kept Samara. At some point, I need to do it. Not that it's a big deal. I got to do one where we replace her, where I'm really just like, we could switch her out, but I'm not worried about that anytime
I
soon.
don't know that I blame her for running.
When she fled, she proved her addiction.
Not a big deal.
She was not taking a great moral stand. She simply
I like
wants to
having
keep
Samara
killing.
around.
She is a tragic figure, but not a sympathetic one.
Can't she abstain?
Each encounter gives her strength. The effect is narcotic. The more she does it, the more she needs to do it. She will never stop. She can't.
So you hunt down these Asari just because they're born with a genetic condition?
It manifests with maturity. When one is diagnosed, she is offered the chance to live in seclusion and comfort. If she refuses, it shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing her mates. There is no redemption for such a person.
They have to choose between prison and death.
It is an addictive condition. Remember how adaptive we are. If Morinth does not want to be cured, she won't be.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardot Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Morinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
I cannot imagine what this is like for you.
I do not want pity, Shepard. I do not accept it. My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her.
My face.
Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away.
Or mated with
so
kill.
Much,
Wait, what?
experienced so much. And then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask, and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
Cry me a river. Fucked up.
Sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
Those moments change you.
And I've hundreds of years left to live with that. I say too much. Forgive me. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
We'll go find Morinth.
Like, it's horrible news, but even my face just always looks distraught about everything. Like, you what? You want me to do what?
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should
No,
know?
anything else?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
But is there anything you want to talk about? No. Are you sure? Think of the things you could be needing. Who designed her? John did it. even though he wasn't here at all in the involvement of it.
Yeah, I know him. The alias, anyway. He's been a thorn in the network division's side for the last year. He works with the Blue Suns.
Where can we find him?
If I knew that, he'd be in a cell. Best I can do is put you on the trail. There's a warehouse in the marketplace. Some of Fade's contacts work out of there. Go ask them some questions. Gently, of course.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
But I won't.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. 8 vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors.
Yeah, they'll be fine. See, he's happy.
This looks like the
We just talked to him on the wards market. He sent me here. Come on, why do I need a service order?
The wards market? Why would you come to it?
Why would you come here? Hello, Shepard, Shepard, Shepard. So what? They're all just Rex. Shepard. Shepard.
Fade? You're not quite how I imagined you.
Looks can be deceiving. So, which one of you wants to disappear?
I'd rather see you make someone reappear.
That's not the service we provide.
Make an exception. Just this once.
Damn it. Quick! Shoot them! Shoot them, you lumbering mountains!
Nope, I don't renegade here.
Why don't you two find somewhere else to skulk?
Just like that? You're not getting paid for this. What's the point of hiring protection if they won't protect you?
We're looking for someone. A client of yours.
Not mine. I'm not Fade. I just work for him. Sort of.
I knew it.
Well, then maybe you'd like to tell us where to find him.
Yes, of course. He's in the factory district. Works out of the old prefab foundry.
I know the place.
Good.
Oh, he's got a lot of mercs there. Blue Suns. Harkin thinks they're protecting him.
How the hell did Harkin and
Ah, great, Harkin.
Well, he got fired from CSEC a while back. He used his knowledge of CSEC and their systems to help a few people disappear. Then he made himself disappear, and Fade was born, so to speak.
Interesting. But it changes nothing. We still need to find him before we can get to Sedonis.
Well, let's go pay Harkin a visit.
Yeah.
We'll need to go to the transit station. I can get us to him from there.
So I can go?
Sure, but if we don't find Harkin, we'll be back for you.
Oh.
Oh.
Good.
Oh, man. Oh, okay. Guess that's fair.
Wait, this was a trick, wasn't it? He sent me to the wrong place just to get me to leave.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Been trying to get this refund.
Fucking
I'm
Harkin.
Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Yeah, it's weird. I hear that in every store I go in here.
What do you think, Michael? Maybe the immunobooster? It's supposed to help with alien bacteria.
It's like going to the stores.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Yeah, again, all of them are. Right now. Seems like all of these stores seem to be Shepard's favorites. Crazy.
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth.
Never heard of it. Is that where you wanted to go? Hail a cab. Did you want me to hail a cab from here? It's been so long since I've done this. factory. All right. I always get my play screen. I'm like, I don't want to go through a loading screen. I'm like, ah, crap, this isn't where I need to be. But luckily, this is. We'll keep Jack. For now, why not? I'll just bring Jack along. Jack's just like, I'm just here to help you fight these fucking collectors and get my shit done. Why am I here? I only eat Hot Pockets.
There he is.
Shepard?
Hey, Harkin.
Don't just stand there. Stop them! Stop them!
Run!
Run all you want, Harkin. We'll find you.
So many camera cuts. There were so many different camera cuts. Felt like I was watching the Resident Evil live-action movie. I was disoriented, confused, and nothing made sense. Wrong one. That was supposed to go over another thing, and it did not. So instead, I concussed the fuck out of that door. Which one? Yes. I still get, like, dizzy thinking about the fight against Nemesis in that fucking live action because there was so many cuts. For fucking, like, I'm gonna punch, I'm gonna kick, I'm gonna do this. I'm just like, where are we right now? I was like, I don't know what's going on. Fucking disoriented.
Change weapons.
Affirmative.
Scratch one.
Yes.
Impacted. Careful.
Oh, I have my trusty flashbang grenade, also known as a nickel. Just throw like my old trusty nickel at him. I don't care for it at all. Just so rough to watch. Funny to watch if you're not going to take it seriously, but God, those things, like, they're their own movies. They're not Resident Evil, and even then, they're just like mindless action, which isn't a bad thing. It's just those camera cuts are so fucking terrible. It distracts me from the action.
Smell him.
Crazy how little I remember of certain things. I don't know why. A lot of Mass Effect 2, for me, like, gets blended in with 3. I'm like, I don't remember a lot of these missions. I mean, I've played Mass Effect 2 a bunch, but I don't fucking remember shit when it comes to it. I'm like looking at this layout, and I was like, I don't remember this at all. Don't hit me. I'm fucking trying to steal 900 credits. I mean, yeah, it would be great if it had ME3, because there's so much shit you can do with ME3's, like Mass Effect's, like, aiming of your abilities. Like, I could aim up here, and it's still locked on, and you'll just be like, just hit them. Like, it's so nice for powers. Just shit like that is fun. On top of just, like, the comboing of biotic tech and other things like that is really cool. I normally play as someone with power, but that was my my renegade run was a like a biotic adept or whatever the hell, and then I went sentinel for the other two. This one I started in Mass Effect 1 as an infiltrator, and now my own made-up story is after I got brought back, Cerberus turned me into a super soldier, so I went soldier. And then probably by Mass Effect 3, I'll either... They have grounded me for such a long time, I started to play around with tech, and I'm just going to be an engineer, because I never really play engineer all that often either. So, just to cover all my bases of classes I don't normally play. I know I didn't hit Vanguard. I usually only played Vanguard during the multiplayer.
We're getting close.
Trouble incoming!
Yeah, you can do a lot of crazy shit with 3. You can tell I'm starting to hit my limit on my fucking throat usage now. I still haven't fully recovered. Like, it feels good, but now I'm starting to feel by the 3rd hour. This will probably have to be my last mission. I'm still recovering. Oh man, my fragile box is taking a sip of drinks. My drink.
Come here!
Heavy mech overhead. Watch out.
Every time. Every time I have a chance for you to use overload, and you fucking hit a wall. Thank God I'm not playing on a harder difficulty. I've thought about it as like a far in the future run where I'll play on like the hardest or whatever and suffer, but I haven't gotten to that point yet where I want to do that.
What the hell is Harkin up to?
I don't know. Fucking cranking it.
So Harkin's finally gone completely bad.
He was always a pain in the ass, but I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
You seem to be getting tense, Garrus.
Harkin may know why Sidonis wanted to disappear. If so, he knows why we're here, and I don't want him tipping Sidonis off.
Oh, they don't see us.
Did you see that?
I saw something.
He's getting ready for us.
You still planning to kill Sidonis when we find him?
That's the plan. It'll be quick and painless. Unlike everyone he betrayed, he'll be spared the agony of a slow death. It's more than he deserves, but as long as he's dead, I'll be satisfied.
Garrus, do you really think killing Sidonis will make things right?
I know you don't like it, Shepard, but I have to do this.
Is there no other way?
Maybe, but this is personal.
Look
I'll
at my
pull the
mouth.
trigger, and I'll
I
live
can
with
make
the
you think of
consequences.
anything
All I'm
else
asking
right
is that
now.
You help me find him.
You have no idea.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal now, working for the Blue Suns. I should just shoot him on sight, but I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage. Just enough to loosen his tongue.
You don't need to hurt him to get what you want.
Don't worry, Harkin's a coward. He'll talk long before I can really hurt him.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Right behind you.
Now you're right beside me. Don't worry, we're gonna get that son of a bitch. Oh, hey, look, a safe. Oh, hey, a terminal. Oops. I don't know if I miss them. I'm like trying to watch and look at all this, but I'm
Oh, it's this.
fucking still a little out of it for being sick all week. I'm like staring at these colors. I'm like, I hope this all matches up.
Good to know.
There we go. Perfect.
It's not like it's like my eyes are just crossed looking all these directions. Like, I hope I'm matching these correctly. Just
Fire
put on
in the
the
hole.
incendiary. Forgot I'm using this sniper. Not the slower single-fired one that feels stronger than this. Because it's an upgraded version, my ass. I'm just impatient when it comes to being sick, because I'm like, I feel fine, and throughout most of the day, my throat felt fine. But of course, there's been, it's been 3 hours of talking, and, you know, I'm still healing. So of course, I'm not going to be able to do much more than 3 to 4 hours at a time, but I'm like impatient. I'm like, I hope it heals. I get paranoid. I hope that I'm not like fucking stuck with like any sort of throat damage that I can't go more than 4 hours because I can't talk for that long period of time.
I'm not running from you, Shepard.
Feels like you're running from me.
Hawkins going
Because
to
on
regret
stream it
this.
probably sounds fine, but I can feel the like throat, my vocals starting to like tense.
Oh, crap. Two heavy mechs incoming. Do you really think you can take me down, Shepard?
Like, I don't know if it comes through in the microphone. I can hear it in my head, and I can feel it in my throat that it's like, it's not there yet. You know, I have a heavy weapon for these occasions, and I never use the damn thing. It's just a fucking laser. Yeah, luckily I don't do a whole lot of commentary during playing Wilds. That'll be probably on Wednesday if Brandon wants to, as long as he's not working. And even if he is working, I might still play it. I just, who knows? I don't know. I have so many single-player things and other stuff to play, and then Xenoblade's on Thursday. Where I'm gonna be busy. But I'm not gonna play Xenoblade if my throat doesn't feel that great. I want to play that while I'm feeling good. So if my throat hasn't quite healed up by then, and then I'm gonna, of course, wait until it's better. I just have so many games I want to play, and then, like I said, on top of it, I randomly want to play, like, I might not even aim to beat it, but I do want to do, like, some Death Stranding at some point in the future to get ready for the second one.
You were close, but not close enough.
Ow, my nose.
So, Fade. Couldn't make yourself disappear, huh?
Come on, Garrus. We can work this out. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
Ow, my nose.
We're not here to ask favors, Harkin.
You don't say.
You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more information than that.
His name was Sidonus. Turian came from the...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
Harkin, this doesn't have to be hard.
Screw you. I don't give out client information. It's bad for business.
You know what else is bad for business? A broken neck.
All right. Get off me! Terminus really changed you, huh, Garrett?
No, but Sidonis opened my eyes. Now arrange a meeting.
I'm going. Yeah, it's me. There's a chance your identity may be compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet? All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered. It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
I don't think so. You're a criminal now, Harkin.
So, what? You're just gonna kill me? That's not your style, Garrus.
Kill you? No. But I don't mind slowing you down a little.
You don't need to shoot him. He won't be able to hide from C-Sec now.
Yeah. In the other
I guess
world,
it's
I
your
created
lucky
you
day.
into a fucked up killer, Garrus, but not this time.
Real soon.
Ow, my nose.
I didn't shoot him.
Come on, let's move.
Sidonis better be there, or I'm coming back to finish the job.
Or I was like, yeah, kill whatever, Garrus. I don't care. I'm a fucking brutal person. But this time around, you calm down.
Harkin's a bloody menace. We shouldn't have just let him go. He deserved to be punished.
Getting a little worried about you, Garrus. You were pretty hard on Harkin.
You don't think he deserved it?
This is not like you.
What do you want from me, Shepard? What would you do if someone betrayed you?
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't let it change me.
I would have said the same thing before it happened to me.
It's not too late. You don't have to go through with this.
Who's going to bring Sidonis to justice if I don't? Nobody else knows what he's done. Nobody else cares. I don't see any other options.
Let me talk to him.
Talk all you want, but it won't change my mind. I don't care what his reasons were. He screwed us. He deserves to die.
I understand what you're going through, but do you really want to kill him?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not you.
This isn't you.
Yeah, you
either.
don't got my
Really?
lips.
I've always hated injustice. The thought that Sidonis could get away with this? Why should he go on living while 10 good men lie in unmarked graves? I'm sorry, Shepard. Words aren't going to solve this problem. I need to set up. I can get a clear shot from over there.
You just want me to get him in position?
Basically, keep him talking for a minute. When I've got him in my sights, I'll let you
Also,
know.
Jack's here.
Give me a signal so I know you're ready, and I'll take the shot. You better go. He'll be here soon.
Like how you want me to lead him out, but I just told you how I don't want to do this or have you kill him. Hi, Jack. This is fucking bullshit. Why am I even here? I fucking hate this.
Shepard, can you hear me?
No.
Loud and clear.
All right. There he is. Wave him over and keep him talking.
Let's get this over with.
You're in my shot. Move to the side.
Listen, Sidonis. I'm here to help you.
Don't ever say that name aloud.
I'm a friend of Garrus's. He wants you dead, but I'm hoping that's not necessary.
Garrus, is this some kind of joke?
Damn it, Shepard. If he moves, I'm taking the shot.
You're not kidding, are you? Screw this. I'm not sticking around here to find out. Tell Garrus I had my own problems.
Don't move.
Get off me!
I am the only thing standing between you and a hole in the head.
Fuck. Look, I didn't want to do it. I didn't have a choice.
Everyone has a choice.
They got to me. Said they'd kill me if I didn't help. What was I supposed to do?
Let me take the shot, Shepard. He's a damn coward.
That's it? You were just trying to save yourself?
I know what I did. I know they died because of me. I have to live with that. I wake up every night, sick and sweating. Each of their faces staring at me, accusing me. I'm already a dead man. I don't sleep. Food has no taste.
You just might be sick if
Some
you
days,
can't taste food
I just
right.
want it to be over.
Just give me the chance.
Gotta let it go, Garrus. He's already paying for his crime.
He hasn't paid enough. He still has his life.
Look at him, Garrus. He's not alive. There's nothing left to kill.
My men, they deserved better.
Tell Garrus. I guess there's nothing I can say to make it right.
Just go. Tell him to go.
He's giving you a second chance, Sidonis. Don't waste it.
I'll try, Garrus. I'll make it up to you somehow. Thank you for talking to him.
And someone else shoots him in the head.
I know you want to talk about this, but I don't. Not yet.
I know it didn't go the way you planned, but I think it's for the best.
I'm not so sure.
Give it time.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be enough. I want to know I did the right thing, not just for me. For my men. They deserve to be avenged. But when Sidonis was in my sights, I just couldn't do it.
The lines between good and evil blur when we're looking at people we know.
Yeah, there was still good in him. I could see it. So much easier to see the world in black and white. Gray. I don't know what to do with gray.
You gotta go with your instincts.
My instincts are what got me into this mess.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
Thanks, Shepard. For everything.
Want to make out in the
Let's
car?
get going. I need some distance from this place.
I'm with you.
Make out in the car if it makes you feel better.
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift.
I will next time. Leave me be, all right? I will do your whole mission thing and have you join me.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Yeah, well, he can wait.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I
you
should
have
know?
Tally seems very distraught.
All right,
Anything
I
else,
should go
Commander?
see
I'll
Tally.
be here if you need anything.
No problem. Go see how Tally's doing. She's gonna be like, we gotta go do this thing and that thing.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet.
Ah, right, this whole
Admiralty
ordeal.
has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tally.
God, I have a
don't
sharp
know.
face. You can't
They don't
debrief
lay
me. I wear
charges like
boxers.
this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they
Imagine if
convict
he
me,
couldn't think of
I
what
can
any
never
about
go
this
back.
because he might be dead. It's what?
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
I hate that every time the Quarians have talked about the flotilla, my brain just wants to go tortilla. God, I'm a fatty. Just think about food.
Commander's put together an impressive team. I've never worked with so many aliens before.
They're a small army. We might just pull this mission off.
Shepard.
Hey, just
Need
seeing
me
how
for
you're
something?
holding up, pal.
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sedona's. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
Yeah, it's just an air-based tortilla.
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
I like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course.
Oh, of course.
It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way
Love me some air,
Turians do.
some space tortilla.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about trekking Saren to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly, the Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
Masturbate.
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam.
Yuck.
Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably.
You want to wrestle?
I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
It sounds like you're carrying some tension. Maybe I could help you get rid of it.
I didn't think you'd feel like sparring, Commander.
What if we skipped right to the tiebreaker? We could test your reach and my flexibility.
Oh, I didn't. Never knew you had a weakness for men with scars.
Look at my face, Garrus.
Well, why the hell not? There's nobody in this galaxy I respect more than you, and if we can figure out a way to make it work, then yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, I guess I don't got any other worse options, I guess. I mean, you think that mouth does? Holy shit. At least the rest of your body's hot and your mouth is pretty good, but I don't want to look at anything else. Ah, Garrus, you always know just what to say. Hey, Thane.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12.
Oh, okay, that makes it better.
Training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Like, Thane's like, you also know about the floating tortilla in the sky in the space. You should go there. He's like, oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Why did your parents agree
I
to
love
this?
my tortillas.
The agreement was made under the compact.
My
It was
tortilla.
an honor for our family.
The compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the compact.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then...
Ugh.
Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Well, bang. Okay. And then you just hear Garrus in the other room. The fuck?